live, man. So glad. Share this video. Share this video. Share the video. Share this video. Share the 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 video. I need y'all to share this video. Put me on 100 likes. Hurry up. Do it right now. Angel B, DT, E. Wingate, Kevin Holt, Carlos Muhammad. I'm shouting everybody out. Jamil, Cigarillo, Andrew, Jordan Family Man. Hey, Joy Jackson, I'm shouting everybody out. Put it on 100. Juice of me, Santos. Hurry up. Hurry up. No force, no coercion. No force, no it wasn't. No it wasn't. No force, no coercion. Jane was with it. Cassie was with it. Cassie set up the freak off. Jane, that's what she do. She sell kitty cat as her occupation. No force, no coercion. No it wasn't. No it wasn't. No force, no coercion. No it wasn't. No it wasn't. No force. No force. No it wasn't. No force. No force. Look at my bird. Look, y'all. Look. Look, y'all. Check me out. Check me out. Look at my bird. Check me out. Yeah, free puff. Free puff. Check me out. Yeah, free puff. Check Sean G out. Free puff. Put it in the line. Check me out. Free puff. Yeah. Wasn't no force. Check me out. Listen. No force, no coercion. And my bird, I got the dope birds. My bird's better than your bird. Free puff. Free puff. Check me out. Yeah, my man right here. Here, man. Check him out. Come on, I ain't gonna get you. Come on. There you go. You got it. Check Sean G out. Free puff. Hey, listen. Check me out. I got the dope birds. My bird. You can't get no birds in your video. Look at my birds though. Check me out, y'all. Listen. No force, no coercion, no enhancement. Everybody put it in the live chat. No enhancement. No enhancement. Check me out right here, y'all. Check Sean G out. I'm that nigga, man. Check me out. Free puff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31. 31 birds. I got 31 birds. No enhancement. Ain't no enhancement. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Hey, level 14. Level 14. Category 1. Level 14, category 1. I got the dope Frito. Look, they all over here, y'all. Look. Look at my birds, though. Look at my birds. I got the goddamn Dr. Pepper, check Sean G out. Still money though. I still look good. Check him out right here. Look, right here. Look, yo, look. Check him out. Free pop. Free pop. Hit the like button, man. Sean G for president, man. I'm up for president. Hey, I'm a pardon puff. When I become president, I'm a pardon puff. And I'm a part of R. Kelly. I'm a part of both of my black brothers. Foundation of Black America. Check me out, y'all. Look. I'm dropping right here. Look. Here they go. Look. Check me out. Got the dope birds, man. Check me out. Hollywood T. The foundational Black American, baby, all day long. I don't want to be nothing else. Free buff. Speak to down. Listen. Hold on, let me blow my nose. Hold on. Look at my birds, y'all. Look at my birds. Yo, the New York pigeon to beat these birds' ass right here. These is old tropical birds down here. I got tropical birds. Andrew, what up? Listen. 2 counts of 18 United States Code 2421. That's the Mann Act. Hold up, let me turn the call. Hold up. Two counts of United States Code 2421. That's the Mann Act. The Mann Act, according to the Department of Justice, in a manual that they put out, the federal system does not even prosecute the Mann Act unless exceptional reasons. It has to be for financial gain, aka a pimp, a madam, a brothel. That's it, right? Puffy had nothing to do with none of that. The underlying tone, the underlying current, they amended the Mann Act to strip out male or female and just to say the transportation of individuals for sexual activity, right? Very broad, very vague, right? But in the beginning, In the beginning, the Mann Act was specifically geared toward women and girls, the trafficking of women and girls into prostitution. But they amended it. Be quiet. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. And the federal prosecution, be quiet, shut up, shut up. The federal prosecution, y'all gotta be quiet now, I'm trying to do my show now. Chill, chill, chill. The feds have prosecuted Mann Act charges when there was sex trafficking involved, okay? The feds, the Department of Justice, has prosecuted the Mann Act when there was the sexual trafficking of immigrants who had language barriers whereby the people that were trafficking them stole their passport, stole their visas, they couldn't speak English, and they were trafficked and told by the trafficker, shut up, told by the trafficker that they had to perform sexual favors in order to be in America. Under those circumstances, the Department of Justice and the federal system prosecutes the Mann Act. I got a question for y'all. Was Puffy found guilty of sex trafficking or was he acquitted of sex trafficking? Please put that in the live chat. Put that in the live chat. Was Puffy found guilty of sex trafficking or was he found innocent of sex trafficking? Because that's the only time the feds have really prosecuted sex trafficking. I need y'all to help me. I don't know. I'm dumb. Put it in the live chat. Okay? Super Big Exotic say innocent. Robinette Clark acquitted. Innocent, acquitted. Found innocent. Not guilty. Okay. So why is Puff being prosecuted for the Mann Act? Why is Puff being prosecuted for the Mann Act? Okay? Another exceptional reason is that not only was this a not-for-profit situation, Puffy wasn't in it for financial gain. Puffy already had $12. Puffy money was already tall. He ain't got to make, what, $800-900 on some prostitution? The nigga already worth $700-800 million. What do you need that for? So he was not in it for financial gain. Number one, there was no sex trafficking. Number two, there was no force and coercion. Number three, because Cassie set up the freak-offs herself. Jane Doe would go out and buy lingerie and heels, high heels, and she would send one of Puffy's assistants out that Puffy paid $100,000 a year to go to the lingerie shop and buy her some sexy lingerie and some sexy heels. And then she say, get a pair of shorts, tight ass shorts, She would tell the assistant to get some tight-ass shorts for Puffy to wear and for the male escort to wear. Jane Doe set this up. Jane Doe stopped at the store and bought baby oil. Cassie stopped at the store and bought baby oil. Cassie called up the male escorts. Cassie was involved with a male escort for 7 to 8 years. Jane Doe testified on the stand that she had great feelings for Don, that she had great feelings for Paul, that she missed Paul. She would text Paul, say, I miss you, Paul. This is Jane Doe. I miss you, Paul. Cassie carried on a friendship outside of Puffy with Jules Theodore. Cassie and Jane Doe continued to see these male escorts when Puffy wasn't around. It was not force and coercion. Come on, let's go, eat, let's go, y'all, eat up, let's go, eat up. Hold on a second. Let's ask this. This is my jury right here. Is Puffy free Puff? Is free Puff or lock Puff up? Hey, look at my jury. They say free Puff. They say free Puff. They say free Puff. Check them out, y'all. Free Puff, y'all. Check them out. Check Sean G out. Check Sean G out. Marzina. So, I need y'all to do me a favor. Free Puff. I need y'all to do me a favor. Shut up. Get out of here. We've already established no force, no coercion. We've already established no financial gain, no profit. Right? And the prostitutes, who they're saying are the prostitutes, were men, right? And in all of the cases where the feds prosecuted, one case in Western New York where a cop and a judge got busted for the Mann Act, neither one of them got denied bail. They were given bail before trial. One of them pled guilty. He was allowed to stay out on bail, the cop. The judge got sentenced to 18 months in prison and had to self-surrender. And before he went to self-surrender, he was allowed to stay out on bail. There seems like there's a personal element to this thing, as far as Puff is concerned, that is not fair. Okay? That's just what it comes down to. Now, we've already established all of that. The male escorts were grown adults. Cassie was a grown adult. Jane was a grown adult. Yo, Cassie, do you want my man to hit that? Cassie said, yeah, I want him to hit it. Yo, Jane Doe, you gonna let my man hit that? Do you want my man to hit that? Jane Doe said, yeah, bet. I want that nigga to hit it. Cassie wanted Clayton Howard, Daniel Phillip, and all the other escorts to hit it. She liked the freak-offs. She said that in her text messages. Jane Doe used to like when Paul hit it, when Cabral hit it, when Don hit it, when Antoine hit it. These are grown, shut up, man. Shut up. These are grown adults. And while the male escort and Cassie are engaged in intercourse, and while Jane Doe and the male escort is engaged in intercourse, Puffy back here like this. Puff back here. Puff standing in the back, watching like this. Puff like this back here. He checking it out. He like, oh snap! Check that out right there. Yeah, hit it from the back. Hit it from the back. Spin around. Hit it from the back. Hurry up. Hurry up. Yeah. Hit it in the kitchen. Go in the kitchen. Hit it on the kitchen table. Hit it on the kitchen table. Puffy is not even engaged in the sexual act. He's not even in the sexual act. So what is he being charged for? You understand? Oh yeah. Move by the fish tank. Go by the fish tank. Let me see you hit that by the fish tank. Look at the fish. Let me see. Yeah, like that. Like that. What's wrong with that? Everybody is a grown adult. Now, if y'all could do me a favor, put a 3 in the live chat. If you could do me a favor, I just need a small favor. Put a 3 in the live chat. Put a 3 in the live chat. Check me out. Look at my bird. Nelly, Do Cigarillo, Margie Harris. Yo, Larry, what up? Larry left. Larry over there by the fish tank. But look, check this out. Shaniqua, the fire barber. Hey, NR, your birds ain't like mine. I got the dope bird. Sidebar. Watch this here, yo. Sidebar. All right, so look. I need y'all to look up Amendment 826 and put it in the live chat when it was put into law and what it means. Federal Amendment 826. Put it in the live chat. When it was instituted and what it means. Put it in the live chat. Check Sean G out. Sidebar, Shaniqua. Watch this here, y'all. Sidebar. Come on, y'all. Let's do our history. Let's do some work. Let's do some homework. Check my birds out. Hey, NR, your birds ain't like that. Look how many birds I got. I can't even count them. Federal Amendment 826. There you go, Joy Jackson. November 2024. It ain't even been a year yet. 8 months ago, it got enacted. What do it mean, Jackson? Put it in the live chat what 820 Amendment, Federal Amendment 826 means. Put it in the live chat. Free Puff. Your birds ain't no good, man. Look how many birds I got. My birds standing at attention. My birds like this. Check me out. limits the scope of acquitted conduct to only those charges of which a defendant has been acquitted in federal court. 11-120 prohibits federal judges from using, there you go, NR, sidebar, NR, got it right there. There it go, there it go. Prohibits federal judges from using acquitted conduct. So all of those charges, the RICO, the arson, the bribery, the domestic violence, the kidnapping, the forced labor, the force, the coercion, the sex trafficking, the racketeering conspiracy, the arson, none of that stuff can be used when factoring Puffy's sentence, when figuring Puffy's sentence, because he was acquitted of all that. No enhancement, no enhancement, no enhancement, no enhancement, no enhancement. Hey, NR, no enhancement. Check me out, y'all. Check me out. So look. So look, all these, check me out, hold up. Check me out, hold up, I gotta wash my hands. I got the dope water, I got all that Fritos grease on my hands, hold up. Free puff. So look, tell anytime you hear anybody talking about Puffy gonna get 15 years, he gonna get 5 years, he gonna get 20 years, shut your ass up. Never that. Never that. Because everything, what we're doing here, what we're discussing is real federal law. Okay? Shout out to NR. Prohibits federal judges from using acquitted conduct at sentencing. Amendment 826. Lauren Blake, what up? Amendment 826. No enhancement. No side, no, I said no sidebar. Reed put up sidebar, I said no sidebar. No force, no coercion. No enhancement. Amendment 826. All of the acquitted conduct. I had a motherfucker come on my video yesterday in the comment section saying, oh, the judge can consider acquitted conduct. No, he can't. No, he can't. No, he can't. Amendment 826 don't allow it. Amendment 826 don't allow it. You understand? And he gotta go by the federal sentencing guideline. I need y'all to do me a favor. Pull up the federal sentencing guideline. Well, do this here. Let's do this here. I need some more research. I need some more homework done. Let's do some more homework. I need you to Google what is the base offense level for the federal sentencing guidelines for the Mann Act. Google that. What is the base offense level for the sentencing guidelines for the Mann Act? Or you could do 18 U.S.C. 2421. Check my birds out. Look at my birds right here. Man. Put it in the live chat. Put it in the live chat. Sean, can you please tell us what was Judge Aaron's emergency ruling on? When was there an emergency ruling, Catherine? Today, there was an emergency ruling today. Brenda Dawson, what up? Free Puff. Free Puff. East St. Louis in the building. What's up to the boogie? Shout out to the boogie. Put it in the live chat, y'all. What is the base offense level on the sentencing guidelines table for the Mann Act? There was an emergency ruling when? Today? When was the emergency ruling? An emergency ruling by Judge Arum Subramanian on August the 4th. That was August the 4th. I got August the 4th. Emergency ruling, let me put the date. What is it? August 26th. What's today's date? The 25th or the 26th? 25th. Today. There were no emergency rulings by Judge Subramanian for today. What are y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? What's the base offense level, y'all? Look it up. Put it in the live chat. Put it in the live chat. I need you to Google. Do this for me, man. Do this for us. We'll do this together. Go to Google. Say, what is the base offense level for the Mann Act for the federal sentencing guidelines? What is the base offense level? B-A-S-E, base, like baseball, offense, O-F-F, shut up, offense level. Y'all not gonna do it? What is that too hard for y'all or what? Y'all not gonna do that? Y'all not gonna put it in the live chat? Specific characteristics determine the starting offense level. Lauren Blake, there go Lauren Blake. Jay Jackson, there it go. There it go. There it go. There it go. Okay, level 14. Now, within the last 15 years, does Puffy have any criminal convictions from 2025 going back to 2010? I'm asking the question of the live chat. This will determine this. Do Cigarillo 14. Okay. Now I need y'all to pull up. I need somebody to pull up the Dorothea Brown, what up? I need somebody to pull up the sentencing guideline table. Pull up the sentencing guideline table and find level 14. Level 14 on the guideline range. Level 14 on the guideline range. Does he have any criminal convictions, any, not charges, any convictions in the last 15 years aside from the Mann Act, the instant offense for which he'll be sentenced? Yes or no? I'm asking the live chat. No. Carl says no. Jay Legend, what up? Intelligent Hoodlum, no criminal conviction. Okay, Intelligent Hoodlum and Carl Triplett, pull up, Lauren Blake, pull up the sentencing guideline table. Pull up the sentencing guideline table and go down to level 14, category 1. And follow your finger, first time offender. Follow your finger and put the guideline. There you go. Goddamn Will Wallace. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, right there. There you go, right there. Lumpy Stacks, what up? You got points, but don't matter how we feel or break it down. You ain't just something. You gotta go by the guidelines range, homeboy. You gotta go. If that man don't go by them guideline range and comes back with some kind of ridiculous sentence, man, he will be hauled in front of a congressional hearing so fast it'll make your head spin. Now, Catherine Sinkfield, 15 to 21, 15 months to 21 months. Now, every year you serve in the federal system, you get 54 days of good time. So, Puffy, he's already served a year. He will have served a year, right? So he's gonna get credit for almost 2 months of good time, okay? So a 15-month sentence on the low end would really be a 13-month sentence, right? Now, look at this. Let's look at this. We've already established no force, no coercion. Therefore, no enhancements, right? No violence, right? Amendment 826 tells us that none of the acquitted conduct, none of the charges or the conduct related to those charges can be used and factored in when determining the guideline range. Amendment 826, signed into law November 2024, right? So none of that shit we heard, none of that evidence, none of the video from the Intercontinental Hotel, nothing of that can be used when calculating Puffy's sentence, right? This is federal law, Amendment 826, okay? Now, let's talk about this, okay? So far, there's no enhancements, right? There's no enhancements, meaning there's gonna be no upward departure, meaning the judge will not go above the guideline range. This is Puffy's first offense. Had this been Puffy's second offense in, say, 2 years, or third offense in a 5-year period, then the judge would be like, first of all, his category would probably be category 2, right? And then the judge would say, look, you've been doing this the same shit, man, for the last 6 years. I am not only gonna sentence you to the high end of the guideline range, because of your continued career criminal activity in this particular crime, I'm going to enhance you and go an upward departure and go outside of the guideline range to the upside and sentence him higher. And he would be totally justified for that. And the judge at sentencing has to lay out his case as to why he's doing an upward departure or enhancement. It has to be said in court. Now, let's look at this part. What about a downward departure? Let's talk about the downward departure. These are reasons why a federal judge will do and can do, and most times does, a downward departure, right? And I do acknowledge all of this is at the judge's discretion. Whatever the judge decides, that's what the judge can decide. Now, first offense warrants a low end of the guideline range or a downward departure. Number two, he's already served a year in prison and has got 54 days worth of good time. That warrants a downward departure. Puffy gave $1 million to a historically black college, Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi, donating back to education. That deserves a downward departure. Puffy gave $2 million to Howard University, where he went to school briefly, historically black college, for the kids to get education. That deserves a downward departure, below the guideline range. Puffy opened up a charter school in Harlem for black and brown, black and Latino youth to get a good education. Donated over $1 million to that. That deserves a downward departure, giving back to the community from which he came. After the charter school in Harlem was such a success, Puffy gave another $1 million to open up another charter school up in the Bronx, where hip-hop was started at, for the black and Latino youth in the Bronx. Again, another $1 million for education for the kids. Deserves a downward departure. Puffy has given money to countless charities, upwards of $12 million, up to, say, $20 million. This is documented. Puffy is given from $12 million to $20 million in charity. Name me another foundational black American rapper, or any rapper for that matter, that has given anything to any charity. Put one up. Put the rapper up. Because it is Latinos up there, Jay Legend. Both, nigga. The fuck, we gonna leave people out? We ain't like that, nigga. We call it what it is, man. Fuck is you talking about? Spanish kids go there too. Puerto Ricans go there. They go there too. Dominican kids go there too. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas kill me with that. Y'all niggas don't even want to acknowledge that the Puerto Rican was there in the beginning when hip-hop was started. How many people agree with that? Watch how many foundational black Americans and other black people get mad with me for that. And ain't even from New York City metropolitan area. From down south, or from the West Coast, or from the Midwest. Thinking they know about hip-hop history and don't know shit about hip-hop history. You got the right one looking at you in this screen. Yeah, I lost you. What did I lose you on? Anthony Logistics, what did I lose you on? Nah, now you lost me. Where did I lose you? Speak up. Go watch Microphone Check. The fuck is Microphone Check? What I gotta watch something when I grew up there? Where you from? Where you from, Anthony Logistics? Put it in the brown chat. I said the brown chat, because I saw my man said black. Put it in the live chat. Where you from, Anthony Logistics? They follow black dancers and rappers. Where you from, Jay Legend? Where you from, Jay Legend? Where you from, Anthony Logistics? But anyway, Puffy, South Central LA, you from California, nigga. You don't know nothing about the origin of hip hop. You way over there. You way over there. You way over there. You way over there. Way over there. Way over there. Pennsylvania, you way over there. Way over there. Pennsylvania and Los Angeles, y'all niggas way over there. Way over there. Now, all I'ma do is give you facts. Robinette Clark, don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him. They don't know no better. They think they talking to SW247X. Don't laugh at him. They think they talking to a 20-year-old nigga from New York, or a 30-year-old nigga, or a 40-year-old nigga from New York that adopted LA culture, right? And now has adopted Atlanta culture, right? The New Yorker of today don't have no identity. He don't have no culture. He's imported. Los Angeles gang culture got exported to New York, and New York imported another man's culture, right? In the early 90s. Now Atlanta and rap, down south rap, they're exporting their down south slang, their down south beats into New York, and the New York youth embrace another man's culture because they want to get put on so bad, right? But let me check you out. Let me explain it to y'all. When I was growing up in 1978, when I first heard hip hop, there was no West Coast hip hop. There was no country ass down south hip hop. There was no Pennsylvania hip hop. There was no South Central LA hip hop. There was no Chicago hip hop, Japan, China, London, DC, Philly. It was nothing. It was nothing but the New York City metropolitan area. And we, my generation, we exported our culture to the whole world. And everybody wanted to be rap like, walk like, dress like, talk like, dance like the foundational black American from the New York City metropolitan area. And you want to know how I know? Because I was there. I saw the whole motherfucking thing. And in 1973, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to do me a favor. We're going to deal with facts on this channel. We don't engage in hyperbole. We don't engage in hypothesis. We don't engage in guesswork, conjecture, pontification. We fuck with the facts. Okay, there my girl go. Shiesty looks. Where was hip hop started at? Where was hip hop started at? Where was hip hop started at? Put it in the live chat. Let's get there. Let's get there. We're gonna go to school today. We're gonna go to school today. We're gonna go to school today. Tony, what's up, Tony? I see you. Oklahoma in the building. Hip hop did not start in New Jersey. It did start in New Jersey. Where did it start at? Where did it start? Okay, Jay Mastermind up in the Bronx. What part of the Bronx, Jay Mastermind? What part of the Bronx? Okay, now, this is what I need y'all to do. Because we're scholars here. We don't just talk out the side of our neck like all these fake profiles. Go to Google and type in what was the racial demographic of the South Bronx in 1973 and 1974. What was the racial demographic? How many white? How many Puerto Rican? How many black? Put it in the live chat. Put it in the live chat. I already know. I already know. I already know. Put it in the live chat. Go to Google, the racial demographic of the Bronx in 1973, 1974. Put it in the live chat. J Mastermind, what up? Just because we foundational black American don't mean we got to lie and skew shit. South Bronx, the South, J Jackson, I need the demographics. 80s, 90s, early 2000s, Flatbush, what up? Wrench Beater. The issue is what Fat Joe said. No. I'm not asking what the fuck Fat Joe said. What are the facts? What are the facts? What was the racial makeup of the Bronx in 1973? Percentage-wise. Put that in there. I'm finna shatter your dream. Seven Ghosts, what up? Just because we foundational black American don't mean we have to stand up for non-existent virtues and make up shit to compensate for our low self-esteem. No, we deal with facts. We deal with reality. Our religion is reality. I'm waiting on somebody to put it in the live chat. No, I'm 57. No, I don't think that's right. In the Bronx, Felicia Davis, 1973. 60% white, 25% black. Nah, I don't think that's right. It might be. Okay, now, do this here then. Do the South Bronx. That might be the whole Bronx at that time. What about the South Bronx? Let's narrow the search down. What was the racial demographic of the South Bronx in 1973? Percentage terms. Get out of here. Up in the Bronx where the people are fresh, there was one DJ who had to pass the test. Now he's down by law and he's ready to play. That's right, y'all. His name is AJ. Never gets nervous when he cuts the beat. 50% FBA, 30%. Nah. Okay, now Seven Ghosts got it. 67%. Maybe they might be including the Puerto Rican. The South Bronx population in 1973, 1974, 67%, 2/3 of the population was Puerto Rican. So how the fuck could they not have been in the parks when the shit started, right? I'm not saying they started it, but to say they weren't there and they didn't play a part is disingenuous, right? Prince Marky D from the Fat Boys was Puerto Rican, right? There was a group called Machine. No, was it called Machine? There was a group called Machine, I think on Sugar Hill, that put out a song in 1981. The niggas was rapping in Spanish, right? So to say that hip hop started in the Bronx, the South Bronx, that was 67% Puerto Rican, and say they wasn't there is fucked. That's stupid. That's dumb. That's like, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Definitely played a part. Prince Marky D, Puerto Rican. Mr. Magic, Puerto Rican. The group Machine. Two of the dudes was Puerto Rican. Tito from the Fearless Four, Puerto Rican. Charlie Chase. The one nigga from, was it the Cold Crush? You know, the Puerto Rican was there, right? And see, this is a hip hop, the origin of hip hop is a New York, New Jersey thing, right? A New York City metropolitan thing, right? There was no hip hop on the West Coast when this shit started. There was no hip hop down here in Florida or Atlanta. Atlanta, when I got to Atlanta in 1987, the only hip hop in Atlanta was an MC named MC Shy D and the A-Town Hardheads. And it was a DJ, a very popular DJ called DJ Naps. There was nothing in Atlanta. Nothing. There was no hip hop in Atlanta at all. Atlanta was just a big country town with an international airport. It wasn't until the niggas from New York, when all the foundational black Americans, because there's no more foundational black Americans in New Jersey. There's no more foundational black Americans in Harlem, in the Bronx, in Brooklyn. All of the foundational black Americans have moved to Atlanta, Charlotte, Texas, South Carolina. Ain't no more up there. When I leave, you can turn the lights out. It's over with. It's over with. But Atlanta like to talk a lot of shit now, especially that nigga from the Goody Mob. What's his name? Big Gip. This nigga, he hate New York. You understand? But he the same age as me, and all his favorite rappers is from New York. There was no hip hop in Atlanta. Zero. There was no hip hop in Florida until the 2 Live Crew. Till Luke from the 2 Live Crew came out in like 87, 88. Miami, the Miami bass sound, Luke from the 2 Live Crew, Luke Skywalker, put Florida on the map. There was nothing in Florida. Zero. There was nothing in California when hip hop started. Zero. Nothing in Chicago. Nowhere. So y'all got me off my y'all got me off my joint there. Ice-T, I think, my personal opinion, I think Eazy-E is responsible for the explosion of West Coast hip hop, because Too Short was out before Ice-T. Too Short was putting out albums in 1984. They go read South Bronx demographics around 1907 and 1983. Puerto Rican and other Hispanic, 45 to 50%. Right. Eazy-E is responsible for West Coast rap. He did it. Too Short was out before him. Ice-T was out before him. The LA Dream Team was out before them. Some guys named Toddy T, I think, was out before them. But Eazy-E put it on the map. 100%. Single-handedly. Because before Eazy-E, a lot of the West Coast rappers were trying to sound like New York rappers. We're trying to rap like how we rap. We're trying to dress how we dress. We're using our slang. But Eazy-E came out and said, yo, I wear khaki suits, I wear jerry curls, I wear lokes, I use words like 187, ganking, jacking, get the gat. That was Eazy-E. That was Eazy-E. And I may be biased, Eazy-E is my favorite West Coast rapper, hands down. By itself. My opinion. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". My Eazy-E shit was We Want Easy and Radio. Man, rest in peace, Eazy-E, man. Eazy was the first nigga I saw that owned his own record label, man. I had never seen that. When Eazy-E's cassettes came out, it said executive producer Eric Eazy-E Wright. And the nigga was short, and he was a nigga. And I said, yo, he inspired me. I said, this nigga owned his own record label. You understand? No more questions. There's the store, but don't point. Go inside, case the joint. One man behind the counter, another in the back. Go out to the car and load the gap. Grab the ski mask. Here's the task. Go in broke, come out with cash, yeah. But you gotta be cunning. Told Ice Cube to leave the car running. Walked in, said, this is a robbery. Didn't need the money, it's just a hobby. Fill the bag, homeboy, don't lag. I want money, beer, and a pack of zigzag. The man back in the back had stamina, so he came out to test his stamina against Eazy-E. When he took one, ran to the floor. So I run back to the bucket. Then I said, yo, Eazy-E, man. I'm Eazy-E fan, man. I love Eazy-E. I love Eazy-E, man. I love Eazy-E, man. I love Eazy-E. Eazy-E. Eazy-E was that nigga, man. And Eazy-E, he had to fight. Eazy-E had to fight the East Coast because in the 80s, the East Coast was very territorial. The East Coast was very, very territorial, and New York rappers said everybody in the world was country. Like if you wasn't from New York, you wasn't good enough. Even dudes from Jersey, they even called Jersey country. They used to try to, and niggas from Jersey would say they was from New York, knowing they was from Jersey. But Eazy-E, he broke that shit down. He broke down a lot of barriers, man, and made it possible for West Coast rap. He made it possible for West Coast rap to be what it is, man, and what it was. His family tree is crazy. His family tree is crazy. But yeah, free Puff, man. Free Puff. We gonna free Puff. Free Puff. Free Puff. Eazy-E, foundational Black American. That's my brother. That's my brother. Milton Scott, Diddy coming home, man. Diddy coming home. Diddy coming home. Eazy was a businessman. Jay Legend, free R. Kelly, free Diddy, man. Free Puff. What if she's ugly? Eazy-E, come there, yeah. What he say in We Want Easy? We Want Easy, yeah. How does We Want Easy start off? Come on. Easy. Everybody, easy. One time, come easy. Yes, easy. Never. Too clever. So in fact that no one can sever. Man, Eazy-E, man, that's my nigga, man. I love Eazy-E, man. Latrice Greenwood, what's up? Texas in the building. Latrice, thank you for your channel membership. Hey, I own Ruthless, and that's my label. We get the money, the women, the cold buster fat cables, boy. Master Rhymer's a toy, sucker. I'm eating steak while you're sucking what the girls enjoy. You must be sick. Or you're lonely. How you gonna diss me? You don't even know me. Yo, friend, what's up? Get the gat, show them where it's at. And that's just the sound. This time I'm peeling your cap to let you know where I'm coming from. Easy said it, and it shall be done. Yo, Yo, Lil Sean, favorite rapper. Yeah, he jumped through the screen. Anthony Logistics. Hey, Little Sean, my son, know all Eazy-E lyrics. No short, no all Easy E lyrics. Ice Cube is a monster. Ice Cube is a monster. MC Ren, yo, NWA in 1987, 88, they was a game changer, man. That group inspired so many people, man. That group inspired so many people, man. NWA, I'm an NWA fan. DJ Yella. I was Straight Outta Compton. When Straight Outta Compton came out, nobody had never heard nobody saying shit like that on a record. Nobody. And Ice Cube was always the first nigga to go. The DOC, nobody could do it better. Nobody could do it better. Well, it's the Diggy Doc, y'all. I'm pumping fresh, y'all. A DOC on the structures of kicking fresh, y'all. And let the bass yo and blow and no, we cannot get play. Leaving the rest of DJ Dr. Dre. Well, it's the Diggy Doc, y'all. Pumping the fresh, y'all. Yo, what's up with the DOC, man? The formula, yeah. I'm a West Coast rap fan, man. When they first came out, I was no Ice-T fan. I thought Ice-T was corny. I thought Too Short was too elementary. He rhymed too elementary. Ice-T rhymed too elementary. But Ice Cube and MC Ren, they brought flavor to the game, man. They brought flavor to the game. Jay Mastermind, you crazy, man. You crazy, man. Say we sold our culture to the small hat. Y'all, y'all crazy, man. East New York. Yo, free Puff, man. Free Puff. Man, this live done went everywhere, man. We done talked about race and West Coast rap, down south Atlanta. We done talked about everything. Puffy. We done been all over the place, man. We done went everywhere. We had the birds. I was feeding the birds. Free Puff. Sandra Adelia, what up? Free Puff, man. Free Puff. Free Puff, man. Free Puff, man. Hey, listen. I'm going to Madison Square Garden. Hey, Jalen Thomas, this live. If you look at my title, if you like looking at my title saying, should I click on this thumbnail? And you see Puffy and all of the, I got the statute in the description, U.S.C, 18 U.S.C, 2421, no. And I'm on here, goddamn, feeding the birds Fritos. It's been all over the place, man. This live been everywhere. I don't never stay on topic, man. I'll be all over the place. Seven Ghost said the diddler almost home. Why y'all call Puff that, man? Why y'all be trying to diss Puff, man? Knowing that if you saw him face to face, you would not do that. Know for a fact, all y'all dissing Puff, for a fact, if you saw him face to face, and he said, man, I'm gonna give you 2 tickets to come to my show and come backstage and meet Kanye and meet Jay-Z and meet Sean G from the podcast with Soul and meet Mary J. Blige. All y'all niggas would be like, oh, word, Puff? Yo, damn, man, word. All y'all would be like, yo, Puff, man, thanks, man. Yo, man. Yo, love, man. Yo, I was rooting for you, man. I'm glad you beat. All y'all fake ass niggas would do that. All of y'all. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yeah, Puffy took foundational black American wealth in the music industry to a whole nother level, man. He let the world know that it was possible, man. Like him or hate him. Love him or hate him. You know? You know, the man's got flaws, just like me. I have flaws. Sean G is an imperfect motherfucker. I am imperfect like that. I continue to make mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. I make bad decisions. I use bad judgment sometimes. Just like everybody in this live chat. Just like all 214 of y'all. You know, none of us are perfect. You know, it's just that this man is world famous and the world is looking at him like a goldfish in a fishbowl. That's his life. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's right. It's how you bounce back after your mistakes. We got to see his comeback, man. We got to see if he's resilient, right? if he's able to make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if there is a group of men who have masterminded this downfall for Puff, as you guys suggest, none of them are perfect either. None of them are perfect either. Let me tell you something. I grew up with some rich kids, some kids who were really rich. I wasn't one of them. But very rich and powerful men that become engulfed and engrossed in making money and acquiring power, they don't spend time with their families and their kids because they're always gone on business, closing deals, making business trips, meeting with clients. And they don't get to raise their children, right? They don't get to go to their daughter's volleyball game. They don't get to go to their son's Little League baseball game. And then a lot of times, these very wealthy men, their sons and their daughters end up having a deeper bond and a closer relationship with the maid and the chef, with the babysitter, than they do with their own father, right? And these kids, they grow up, they don't have any financial problems, but they grow up angry at their fathers and hate their fathers, hate their mothers, hate their lives. And a lot of them turn to drugs. Not all of them, but the fact that a man has a lot of money, that shit is not everything, man. You know, a Major League Baseball player plays 162 baseball games a year. 162 games. Half of 365 is what? 160. What is it? 180? 182? So for 6 months out of the year, a Major League Baseball player is traveling playing baseball. Then he goes to spring training for 2 months, 3 months, right? When the fuck does he have time to his daughter how to ride a tricycle or teach his daughter how to tie her sneaker? When does he have time to play softball catch with his daughter? When does he have time to play one-on-one basketball with his son? He's never there. He got all the money in the world. He's never there for his wife. She's missing him. She resents him. She probably got a nigga on the side or two. The Major League Baseball player, right? The Major League Baseball player, the Major League NFL player, he committing RICO. He flying girls in. Or he got hotel nights. He doing freak-offs. The Major League Baseball player doing freak-offs. Every town he go in to play a baseball game, he flying a honey in there. Listen, money, having a whole lot of money, may not be what we think it is, man. May not be what we think it is. Gotta spend time with your kids, man. If you want to download, a lot of these rich kids has someone else's hard drive downloaded to them, right? My hard drive, Sean Xavier Gumby Sr., I downloaded and still downloading my hard drive to my son. I'm downloading. I don't want the fucking the stepfather. A lot of cases, the stepfather then downloaded his hard drive to the son of the baby mother because the father then left. Right? You know, nobody was downloading their hard drive to little Sean. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell fucking no. Fuck you. No way. I'm downloading my hard drive to my motherfucking son. Fuck that shit. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. Even and me and little Sean, we got a little small 2-bedroom apartment. We got a small 2-bedroom apartment, and mice was running around in there until we got the cat. We got Luna. Once we got Luna, we ain't had no more mice problem. I drive a used car. I get a YouTube check. I still got my window cleaning business. I get a check from Facebook. I get a check from Instagram. I ain't rich, but I'm not rich in money and material things. I got regular liability insurance on my car because it's a 2012. Got 240-some thousand miles on it. That's all right, though. It take me wherever I want to go. I changed the oil. I just put a new goddamn timing belt on there. I changed the spark plugs. I got new brakes on there. I put some new tires on there. You understand? It ride good, right? And I still get pussy with the motherfucker, right? So I don't need no fancy car because honeys want to give it to me just on the strength. But anyway, I ain't rich by a long shot, but I'm downloading my hard drive to my son. That nigga see me every day. A lot of these motherfuckers, they got all this money, all these dudes chasing all this money, property, money. And the stepfather taking the daughter to gymnastics and picking her up from gymnastics. Huh? The father, the real biological father, smoking weed, he vaping, he got 6-7 women, right? He don't spend no time with his daughter, right? That's his daughter. But because him and the mother broke up, he don't spend no time with the daughter. And he riding around. He got 4 and 5 girlfriends. He spent all his money on weed and liquor, going to the club. And his daughter is getting molested by the stepfather. Check me out. Check me out. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. You gotta be there. You gotta be there with your daughter. You got, especially if you got a girl child. Especially if you got a girl child. Because the dude, niggas ain't shit. Right? I bet you the number one thing Puffy thinking about the most while he in MDC Brooklyn is his 4 daughters. All he thinking about is them 4 daughters. And he's saying to himself, I'm in here. I got myself in here because of my own choices, my own decisions, and my own actions. And I'm not out there to protect my daughters. And when that nigga get out, when Puffy get out, all that freak off and going to the club and flying all over the world, messing around with all these girls, that nigga gonna be with them girls, especially that little daughter. He gonna spend time with her. He gonna go, Puffy gonna go buy a box of crayons. You know, the 64 color crayons with the pencil sharpener in the back. He gonna go get a box of crayons and a coloring book, and him and his daughter gonna lay down on the floor and color together for hours. Watch. They gonna call him, them niggas gonna call them fake niggas gonna come say, yo, Puff, we gonna go to the club, man. The honey's coming through. We going to Turks and Caicos. We doing this. He gonna be like, man, I ain't going to that shit. Me and my daughter having a coloring contest. Watch what I tell you. Watch. Tell the truth. Tell you the truth. Tell the truth. Telling you the truth. Telling you the truth. When I was in prison, man, when I was in prison, right? Before I went to prison, I was messing around. I had three main women. Three girlfriends. They all love me. If I would have asked them, they all would have signed on the dotted line in blue ink, right? So I had a main 3, and then I had like 5 or 6 other ones that I could just hit whenever I got ready, right? I was paying some. I was tricking with one of them. She would come to my office, and me and her would get busy in my office. Then I had a lot of my female clients. They was letting me hit it. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I had all these women, right? I'm getting all this pussy. And my dick controlled me. My money, I had tall money. I had tall dollars like that. I had tall money. The money and my dick controlled me. I used to stare, whatever it said do, I did. And when I got to prison, not one of them bitches wrote, "No, put any money on my books." nor sent me any money so I could get me some peanut butter and jelly so I could make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They didn't write me. I tried to call some of them. They blocked the call. And I did a lot for them. But you know who fault that was? You know who was the sucker? Me. I was the sucker. I got played. I was the fool. I was the fool. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was the fool. I was the fool. I was the fool. And I had a picture. I had like 4 big pictures of Sean. And every month, every 30 days, I would change the picture on my desk, by my bunk, in my cube. And all I could think about when I was in there, I was like, oh man, what if somebody's molesting little Sean, man? What if somebody's abusing him? What if somebody's beating him? What if he's being mistreated? And I felt so bad because I said, Sean, you not there to protect him, man. And I said, man, if something happens to him, that would be your fault because you weren't there to protect him. And that shit used to bother me. It used to bother me. It used to bother me. It used to bother me. And I said, man, when I get out, I'm going to pick Sean up. I said, I'm going to pick Sean up and, you know, take him to McDonald's. I said, I just want to take him to McDonald's and just watch him eat. French fry, he dips it in ketchup, puts it in his mouth, take a sip of soda. I just wanted to watch him eat a slice, a fucking, a Happy Meal, some White Castle. That's all I desired. It wasn't, I didn't want no pussy, I didn't want no money, I didn't want no real estate, I didn't want no stocks, I didn't want no house, I didn't want no car, I didn't want no clothes, I didn't want no money, I didn't want no jewelry. I wanted to take little Sean to McDonald's and sit there like this and watch him eat. That's all I wanted when I was in prison. That's all I wanted. And when I got out, I did just that. I went and picked him up the same day I got out. And we went to Popeye's Chicken. And I bought him a 2-piece. And sat there and watched him eat it. And was glad. And we was homeless. We was homeless at the time. But I was happier. I was happier than a pig in slop. Yep. Yes, indeed. That's a true story. I tell y'all true stories. I don't be lying to y'all. I don't even like y'all. So what am I lie to you for? I don't like you. You think I like you, don't you? I don't like you. I like me. Jay Jackson, I don't like you. I don't like y'all. I don't like none of the 8 billion people on the planet. I don't like none of y'all. None of y'all. Because you're all liars. And you're scared to be who you want to be because you're afraid. You're scared to say how you really feel. You say yeah when you want to say no. You laugh at jokes that ain't funny. You try to fit in with people you got no business fitting in with. I don't like y'all, man. I don't like y'all. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. No, I don't. 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 Sidebar. 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 Free Puff. Free Puff. Put them likes on 200, man. Free Puff. Free Puff. Hey, y'all want to listen? Y'all want to listen to some old school Michael Jackson? Y'all want to listen? Y'all want to listen to some old school Michael Jackson? Yes or no? You want to listen to some old school Michael Jackson? Tell me, hurry up. Yes or no? Rodney. Golden Child. Integrity never went out of style. Y'all want to listen to some old school Michael? I love Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, foundational Black American. Rodney, this is the old school now. This is when he, what the fuck is this on my shirt? This was when he went to Jackson 5 now. Hey, this is when he went to Jackson 5. E-Shell 76. Y'all don't, listen, y'all didn't see Michael Jackson. If you saw the Michael Jackson cartoon on Saturday morning, put a 7 in the live chat. If you watched the Michael Jackson cartoon in 1976, you ain't no real Michael Jackson fan. Jay Jackson, you ain't see no Michael Jackson. Y'all didn't see the cartoon. Intelligent Hoodlum, I know you ain't see it, nigga. You too young. All y'all know y'all too young. All y'all too young.
Are you LL curious? Wondering, is it time to make my business official? With Busy, forming your LLC fast and starts at $0.
Michael Jackson. Hey, listen. This was an old hip-hop beat. When you went to a hip-hop party in the 70s and 80s, this was a break beat that the DJs would play to get the party going. Listen, Jackson 5 now. Jackson 5. What nationality they? Put it in the live chat. Watch everybody get mad at me. Yeah, all about the Benjamins. There you go. What nationality are they, y'all? Put it in the live chat. Who the only people on the planet make music like that? Who the only people on the planet make the dope music? Goddamn, Rod D. There it go. There it go. Foundational Black American, Gary. Listen, man. I love the Jackson 5, man. I love Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. It wasn't no niggas on TV until the Jackson 5 got on there. The Jackson 5 opened up a lot of doors, man. The Jackson 5 sold 10 million records in 9 months. Who else done did that? Drake ain't do that. Jay-Z ain't. Puffy ain't even do that. The Jackson 5 sold 10 million records in 9 months. That was crazy, man. Jackson 5. I got another Jackson 5. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to hear another Jackson 5? Y'all want to hear another Jackson 5? I got another one.
With the YouTube Music app, you can blend up to 30 artists into one big custom radio station, which means...
Listen, I ain't gonna play it. I ain't gonna play it until y'all tell me what nationality is the Jackson 5. Soon as y'all tell me, I'm gonna play it. Soon as you tell me, I'm gonna play it. Y'all ain't never heard this one. I'm gonna put you up on old school shit, man. There it go. Carly, SW247. Here it go. Crazy, man. Y'all want to hear some more? I got something for my ladies, man. This for my ladies. They gonna block this video. They gonna block this video. This for my ladies.
When it comes to back-to-school shopping at Target, we believe the best choice.
Hey, man.
State butterflies.
Them old songs, you can't listen to the radio. Your heart be broke. You be fighting with your girl. You gotta turn the radio off, man. You be fucked up. That shit'll fuck a nigga up, man.
Spending data. We don't, because your business.
This one right here, this is my jam right here.
Your credit card is an Apple Card.
Tell me if y'all could tell me the name of this song before it start.
Turn to more at applecard.com.
I need a request. This is the request line. Call up. Somebody put a request. What y'all want to hear? Last song. Last song. Oh, I got one. I got an old school. I know y'all ain't never heard of this one. Y'all ain't never heard this Michael Jackson. Y'all ain't never heard this one. Y'all ready?
1, 2, 3.
You won't believe what I just found at Tampa Furniture Outlet. This is the Mod Max Modular Sectional by...
Hey, this is the hurricane season. We have one moving in now called the Jackson 5. This incredible teenage group has sold over 25 million records. Let's listen and find out why as they get it together.
Check them out, y'all. Check out Mike. Hey! There you go. Let's make it rain. Yo, man, I could watch that all day. Yo, when Michael Jackson got killed, when they killed him, I cried, man. I cried. When they did the funeral, I cried, man. I was in my office watching the funeral, and I started crying, man. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I love Michael Jackson, man. Still do. Still do. I don't know if he the king of soul now. I don't know about all that now. Now you crossing over into that James Brown territory. I don't know if I don't think Mike the king of soul. Definitely the king of pop. Yeah, man, I was in the office watching that shit, man. I was crying and shit. Yeah, I love Michael Jackson. I still love his music, man. Lil Sean love his music too. We listen to it all the time. All right, y'all, let me go. Peace.